What's up, guys? So I was asked to compare the Bold N1 versus the Moto E6 Plus. So it's kind of going to be like night and day here. So they're asking $200 currently right now for a limited time for the Bold N1. After that, it will be $250. The Motorola Moto E6 Plus is $159 right now, but I feel like the price might drop as well. But that's currently what it is right now. So taking a look at the hardware with both of these phones, you have a glass, pretty much a glass design on here, glass and metal design on the Bold N1. It feels really good and it feels very premium. So on the Moto E6 Plus, you have a very light, I mean it's super light, it still feels like a dummy phone. Even when you put the battery in, it does have a removable back, and it's plastic and glass on the front. But it still looks really nice to me. I don't like this color. I really wanted the purple one, but you know, whatever. So on the back, you have a dual camera setup on both, LED flash. You have a built-in fingerprint scanner on the back, and you have a fingerprint scanner on the Bold on the front. On the right hand side of both of these phones, you have a volume rocker and a power button. Down below, you have USB Type-C on the Bold, and you have USB 2.0 on the Moto E6 Plus, which sucks. They both have a one speaker grill at the bottom. You have the headphone jack down here, and you have the headphone jack on top of the Moto E6. You also have the pop-up camera right here on the Bold N1. Now let's talk about displays. You are greeted with a 6.1 inch IPS display. It is a 720p display, so 720 by 1560, and the PPI is 282. Now for the Bold N1, it is an AMOLED display, and it is a full HD display with a PPI of 403. It is Gorilla Glass 5, which is really nice, and as you can see, it has an 85% screen to body ratio with that pop-up camera, which I will show you guys. Let me pop it up. The cool little effect. Now, video watching experience is going to be much better. As you can see, the full screen display is just going to be better. So you'll just enjoy videos more on a full screen display without the little water drop notch right here. It really does make a difference. Now let's check out audio quality on both these guys. So let me go ahead and turn it up on the Bold N1, and it'll go first. So you are getting louder speakers on the Bold N1, and you're also getting just better audio quality. The Moto E6 Plus is not bad by any means. It's still pretty loud and has a nice thump to it actually. It's just that there's more clarity, and so I don't know if you can hear that, but definitely the better speaker. So there is one weird thing with this display on the Bold. As you can see, there is no always on display with the Bold N1. Like if I tap it, you don't have an AMOLED display or anything on here, which is very weird. So you do have that on the E6, which I really like. Now let's talk about getting into the phone. So with the E6, you use the back fingerprint scanner or face unlock, and as you can see, very fast. On the Bold N1, the fingerprint scanner on front, it works, but it's just a little gimmicky. Like it just doesn't really work that well all the time. So let me show you guys. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Well, that was almost even. Let's try again. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so that was okay. Now that I said it, it's gonna act right. But usually, this one, you know, if you don't do it exactly right, then it won't register. It's not like the Mi 9T. The Mi 9T is almost 100% works. Just know that it will get a little annoying and hard to use sometimes. There's also no face unlock, so you can't use that pop-up camera to unlock your device on the Bolt N1, which kind of sucks. So they're both running Android 9.0. They both should get Android 10. The Moto E6 Plus has 32 gigabytes of storage. You can expand it with 512 with the micro SD, so you can get up to 512 gigabytes. It is a 2 gigabyte RAM model, and you can get the 4 gigabyte RAM model. You just have to buy the bigger capacity. So if you got the P70 on the Bolt and on the E6, you have the P22, and it's almost like night and day. Alright, everything's cleared out in the multitasking tray, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and try YouTube. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and try Asphalt. 3, 2, 1. So as you can see, no surprise here. The E6 is kind of struggling with this one. Let's try Tempo Run. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, so it's just a huge difference here. And let's go ahead and try the camera app. 3, 2, 1. Very fast. So let's talk about cameras real quick, because this is where the E6 Plus really falls off at. So on the Bolt N1, you do have a dual camera setup, a 16 megapixel and a 5 megapixel depth sensor, and a 13 megapixel selfie camera. Now you have a 13 megapixel camera and a 2 megapixel depth sensor on the E6 Plus, and you also have a 8 megapixel selfie camera. So here's the thing, the Moto E6 Plus photos are really weak. Like, it just does not look sharp at all, and it just doesn't capture as much detail as the Bolt N1. I mean, it's really like night and day. Here's another outside shot. As you can see, more detail. The E6 Plus actually got the color. It actually has some more vibrant colors, I guess. So you would have to, which one you prefer. You have a kind of more natural looking colors on the Bolt N1, but this is more vibrant, looks more attractive, I guess. Now you have a 3,500 milliamp battery on the N1. You have a 3,000 milliamp battery on the E6 Plus. They used to put bigger batteries, but they downgraded it on the E6 Plus for some reason. So you're getting about a day of battery life on both of these. Since this has a 720p display, it's not really taking up a lot of power, and this has a a 1080p display, so it's taking up a little bit more power. So you're gonna get about the same day of battery life with this guy. So I would say save up the extra money and go ahead and get the N1. I think it'll be the better buy, especially at 200 bucks. It's a no-brainer. At 250 you might not want to spend that much money. You might just be fine with the E6. So if the price goes up, that's one thing. If you can't get it for 200, then you're gonna have to make that decision. But right now, easy, go with the M1. So thanks for watching. What's you guys' opinion? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below, and I'll check you guys out in the next video.